guys! Welcome to Yeah Wonderland. Today I'm here with a very special guest, my friend Johnny. He's from England and he speaks Korean fluently. So I'm gonna ask him how he studied Korean and he will give you guys some tips for learning Korean. So are you ready?
As always.
준비됐어?
준비 다 됐지.
Okay. So the first question. Why did you decide to learn Korean? 왜 한국어 공부하게 됐어?
일단 저 어렸을 때 게임 많이 했어.
무슨 게임?
스타크래프트. 저 스타크래프트 스타크래프트 2 2010년에 좀 나왔는데 그거 나왔을 때 그거 좀 빠졌어. 중독됐어. 그거 많이 하고 그 스타크래프트 뭐 대회 같은 거 하잖아. 뭐 프로게이머 하는데 그거 제일 잘 나가는 선수들이 다
한국인 선수?
그래서 제일 잘 나가는 선수들이 보고 싶어하면 한국 스타크래프트 대회 봐야지. 근데 그거 보면 뭐 한국 선수 이름이 한글로 나오잖아. 그래서 누구랑 하는지 알고 싶어하면 한글을 읽어야 돼. 그래서 한글 배웠고 좀 더 뭐 자연스럽게 한국에 대해 관심 생겼던 것 같아.
So the next question, how did you learn Korean?
How did I learn Korean? By memorizing the vocabulary, learning the words, studying the grammar, and talking with Korean people. In a bit more detail, I started using the website Talk to Me in Korean, which is free, and they have a load of short lessons on the basics like 안녕하세요, 뭐 잘 먹었습니다, 뭐 여기 어떻게 가요, 뭐 the simple things, how to conjugate the verbs, and yeah, so you study with that to start out with.
그리고 너 은어 같은 것도 되게 많이 알잖아. 아는 거 어떤 거 있어?
뭐 작년 뭐 갑분사 되게
갑분싸?
핫했고.
갑분싸 무슨 뜻인지 알아?
갑자기 분위기 사해진다?
딴 건?
딴 거? 존맛탱?
존맛탱?
존맛탱.
무슨 뜻인데?
존나 맛이 탱구리?
맞아.
그거도 알고. 또 뭐 있지?
뭐 존예?
존예?
아니면 Okay, so the next question. Was there any embarrassing moment because you made a mistake in Korean?
Yeah, a few. There was one time when I first went to university. So I've been studying Korean for maybe 6 months before I went to university. And when I went there, I thought I'd go down to the Korean society and meet some Korean students.
You're so confident.
Yeah, and other people learning Korean. So I was
I like
like,
that attitude.
yeah, because I was like, I've been learning Korean for like 6 months. They haven't started learning Korean yet, at least the people from my year. So I thought I'll have one up on them. So I went down and had a few drinks, talked to some people, and then I thought, I know, I'll start speaking some Korean. I'll get the Korean out. So then I mentioned that I'd been learning Korean. So someone was like, 뭐 몇 살이에요? 뭐 그냥 the basics.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh God, what do I say? I am 18 years old. 그때는 뭐 I was 18 years old. So how do you say that in Korean? 18 is 18. Years is 년. So, and I was like, 입니다. Okay, 몇 살이에요? 뭐 저 18년. 그 한국이 너무 당황했고.
Jeez, this is so embarrassing. I also have one episode.
Yeah.
So I was looking for my phone and I didn't know the difference between PH and P sound. So instead of saying phone, I was like, where's my porn? Did you see my porn? And everyone was like, where is this? Send me the link. So I was so embarrassed. Yeah, everyone has that kind of embarrassing episode.
Yeah, it's how you learn.
Yeah, this is how you learn. So, next question. How did you practice pronunciation?
Through constantly comparing how I speak to how native speakers speak. Just whenever you say something, sometimes you say something and then you hear someone else say it and you're like, oh, that sounds a bit different. I should probably be saying it like that. One way of maybe deliberately practicing that could be to choose, like, record a phrase like on your phone or something, and then play that back. Get a friend to record it for you, and you can really compare the two. If there's one point of pronunciation that you find difficult, you could practice it perhaps like that.
Oh, so you recorded the words or phrases and then you compare it with natives.
Yeah, I think always compare to a native. That's the way to do it. Thank you.
And next question. So, what is the easiest way to learn Korean? Any tips?
The easiest way? Well, like I said before, I think you have to learn vocabulary. And I used a website called Memrise. There are others out there. It's just a flashcard program basically. So you put in all the words you want to learn. You say like 사과, apple, banana. That's a terrible example. Banana.
What else?
또 뭐 있지?
수박?
수박, watermelon. So you put in all of those, and then it'll show you the Korean. It'll show 수박, and you have to type in watermelon. And if you get it wrong, it'll ask you again like the next day. But if you get it right, maybe it'll ask you again a week later. And then if you get it right again, maybe it'll ask you 2 months later. So it kind of manages it's like flashcards, but it manages it for you, so that it's always asking you the words you are struggling to remember. And that, because if you have like 3,000 flashcards in front of you, that's like you're never gonna get through them. That'd be great if you have something managing.
Is there any other app you use?
Oh yeah, great question. Apps where you can connect with native speakers, such as HelloTalk. That'd be a good app, because on there you can just go on there and it's like you can just test out the things you've learned. Say you've learned a new phrase, you can go on there and just use that phrase to people and see if they understand, see what kind of reaction you get.
So the last tip.
Yeah. Subscribe to Yay Wonderland on YouTube. I think that'd be great, just as I have.
So the last question.
Yep.
한국어 할 수 있어서 좋은 점 어떤 거 있어?
한국에서 사는 입장에서 혼자서 뭐 다양한 거, 친구 못하는 거 뭐 혼자 할 수 있고, 뭐 은행이나 가야 하면 혼자 가서 뭐 돈 잘 보내고, 그러면 뭐 휴대폰 심카드 같은 거 문제나 생기면 바로 뭐 KT 가게 혼자 갈 수도 있고.
또 한국인들 되게 영어 쓸 때랑 비교해서 한국어 쓰면 훨씬 더 친절하지 않아?
그렇지. 한국 사람들 영어 쓰는 게 조금 부끄럽고 자신만이 없고, 그래서 한국말 할 수 있으면 되게 친절해, 뭐 잘해주고. 특히 우리 학교 선생님들이 좀 영어 잘 못해서 대부분들이 그래서 한국말 할 수 있으니까 좀 더 뭐 회식이나 나가면 더 뭐 해외에 뭐 어떻게 사는지 생활에 대해 좀 궁금해가지고
많이 물어보고.
많이 물어보고. 그래서 뭐 저렇게 뭐
그럼 훨씬 더 막 친해질 수 있었겠다.
그런 것 같아.
So that's all I prepared for today, and thanks for the tips, Johnny.
No problem.
Okay, so I hope it was helpful for all who learn Korean. And thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!